Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're talking about line of fit, still dealing with scatter plots. So let's get right to it. So we have two scatter plots, and the lines of fit are both drawn through them. So the data represents the annual revenue Y on both in hundreds of thousands of dollars, two businesses. So these are two different companies. One's a law firm, one's an insurance company, over X years after they open. Which scatter plot has a better line of fit? And we need to be able to explain. So the idea of a better line of fit, again, we're trying to figure out which line best represents the data. So the idea is which line has more data closest to it, because while these points don't make a line, they're supposed to be as close as possible. This graph over here obviously has points well off the line. Nope, it looks like every single one of these are touching. So we have plot 1, which is this guy, has a better line of fit. Line of fit. Because all points are closer to the line than plot 2, which is that guy. All right, so plot 1 has a better line of fit because all points are closer to the line than plot 2. And I give you arrows so you can remember which one is which when I mentioned plot 1 and plot 2. Sorry, I paused there. So which company's revenue is growing faster? Well, in order to figure this out, we're actually not wanting to look directly at the line, because if we look at them, they actually look like they're about the same. As a matter of fact, let me take my name badge and I'm going to put it on here like this. You could do the same thing with yours. So if I do that, now I'm going to translate my name badge as good as possible, try not to change the angle. We see that they're pretty well the same. Now, maybe if I was perfect, maybe they would be the same. So in order to take that kind of error out of guessing, what we want to do is we want to figure out how can we actually look at each graph to determine which one has a higher slope, because a higher slope means the revenue is going to be increasing more than the years. The years are going to be the same in 8. So we want to know which revenue is increasing better. First of all, we should notice the intervals at which they're increasing. That's going to come in handy because we know by looking at this, if we pick 2 points, here's one that easily are recognizable, and here's one. On this graph, we got to go up 1, 2, over 1, over 2. Now, these intervals are actually 1, so I can say this is 2, and these intervals are 1, so I can say this is 2. So our slope of this graph is going to be 2 over 2, which is equal to 1. Now I come over here, and I can see that this point and this point are going to be easily recognized. So we have our slope is equal to 1 over 1. The problem with that is we actually aren't increasing by 1 here. So this is not correct. Our slope is actually 1, 2. But our years are still just 1. So we actually have our slope being 2 over 1, which is going to be equal to 2. So what this means is this company, the insurance company, is gaining $2 in revenue every year. And this company, hundreds of thousands, not just $2. They're getting $200,000 in revenue each year, while the law firm is only gaining $1,000 in revenue each year. So the company that's growing the fastest, that's going to be our insurance company. So this little space I saved to be able to do the slope, but I was able to do it below. So this is just going to be choosing our options. Law firm is only gaining $100,000 a year, and the insurance company $200,000 a year, so they are gaining more. Now pause the video and copy what is on your screen into your notebook. Now that you're back, anytime you have to rewatch the video for clarity or to remember something, you need to write what you picked up into your notes. Use arrows, circles, shapes, pictures, or whatever else you need to, but add it to your notes to make them yours. Lastly, always remember that you're in school. When you're learning, it's all about understanding the process, never about just the answer. We'll see you tomorrow.